Grogoch. They are little halflings which are half human and half fairy. They are covered in reddish fur with twigs and dirt, occasionally getting trapped in it, and they are stark naked. They are notorious for having bad personal hygiene. You would be able to smell them around your house if they are near. They can turn themselves invisible and only show themselves when they want to. They would also help around the house, like planting, harvesting, or even doing domestic chores, and all they want in return is a jug of cream or booze. It's also believed that if you want to get rid of them, just give them clothes. Puca. They are shapeshifters. It can take the form of other animals and even humans. They can talk like humans, but in human form, it would still have animal features like the ears or tail. The only common feature that doesn't change during shapeshift is its fiery golden or red eyes and its jet black hair or fur. The puka can either give good advice when treated with respect or destroy huge masses of crops and even vandalize people's property if it doesn't get what it wants. Like in remote areas of County Down, the puka becomes a goblin that demands a share of the crop at the end of harvest. In other parts of Ireland, it would become a creature like the boogeyman and just scare people who walk outside at night. But in County Fermanagh, on high mountain tops, the puka would almost always turn into a black horse, and if treated with respect, would give advice and a bit of prophecy of what is to come. Banshee. It is a fairy woman who wails or sings if someone is about to die. These banshees are often wearing white or grey dresses and has long pale hair. Some Irish families believe that the banshee is attached to them and will wail when a family member is about to die. Traditionally, when someone dies, a woman would sing a lament at the funeral. But according to legend for great Irish families, the lament would be sung by a fairy woman. This fairy woman would have foresight and will sing even if the person who died is overseas or very far away. Some say that if there is more than one banshee wailing, that means someone great is about to die. Dullahan. We could probably call them the headless horseman because it rides a horse or drives a coach without a head on its shoulders. The severed head is usually carried on one hand or sat down next to it on the coach. This Dullahan could either be a man or a woman. They have Gothic taste in items, where it has a whip made out of human spine and the wagon adorned with Gothic objects like candles and skulls or wheels made of bones. They hate to be seen and will throw blood on the person who sees them, or using his whip he would strike the person's face and blind them. They are a bit like the Banshee, in which where there is a Dullahan there will be death. But death only happens when they stop in their tracks and shout the name of the soon-to-be dead. Moruaidh, an Irish term for a mermaid or merman. The usual half-human, gorgeous human waist up and fish-like waist down. They have soft white webbing between their fingers and green hair. They always wear special hats called the Coileen Druid, which enables them to dive in the water without having to come out for air. They are known to have a gentle, modest, and affectionate personalities that they are capable of intermarrying with humans. There are stories of these intermarriages, but usually it goes like this. The Moruaidh would go back to sea after a while, rather than living happily ever after together. Clurichauns and leprechauns. Now, we all know what a leprechaun is, the old little man with the green outfit, the lucky charms, and with the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. But a clurichaun, it's like a toned down version of a leprechaun. Some say it's a close cousin to the leprechaun, but some say that they are the leprechauns themselves. So, why is the clurichaun like and not like the leprechaun? It is because these clurichauns are always seen at night and is always drunk. Their physical appearance look just like the leprechauns, but they're more disheveled and sloppy. They still like to prank people, but they are more interested in people's wine cellar and just have the time of their life drinking till everything is dry. So, are they a close cousin to the leprechauns, or are they leprechauns who had just too many drinks for his own good?